The California High-Speed Rail Authority says the bullet train project is moving full steam ahead. This despite President Trump calling it the worst managed project that he's ever seen, as he demands an investigation into its finances.
Capitol correspondent Eytan Wallace has reaction from state leaders.
You're looking at the future of high-speed rail in California, a project that has been under construction and development for several years now, and one that eventually seeks to connect Southern California to Northern California, specifically Anaheim to San Francisco at first, and eventually San Diego to Sacramento. But the project has not come without its critics, including President Donald Trump. This is what he said Tuesday.
The train that's being built between Los Angeles and San Francisco is the worst managed project I think I've ever seen, and I've seen some of the worst.
His primary concern, he says, the high cost. The California High-Speed Rail Authority acknowledges the original plan presented to voters in 2008 indicated the project would cost about $45 billion. In fact, the 2024 business plan released by the High-Speed Rail Authority included new projections showing the project could now cost anywhere between $88 to $128 billion by completion.
It's impossible that something could cost that much. We're going to start a big investigation on that because I've never seen anything like it.
Now the High-Speed Rail Authority is responding to Trump, noting the original $45 billion estimate, quote, did not account for inflation or any unknown changes in scope. They call that a lesson learned, as their estimates now account for these issues, helping explain the cost difference. The High-Speed Rail Authority tells us the portion of the project connecting Anaheim to San Francisco has no completion date, but they do expect the portion between Bakersfield and Merced to be completed sometime between 2030 and 2033. They directed us to this tweet they put out just after Trump made his remarks, quote, ignore the noise, we're busy building. As we enter the track laying phase, 171 miles are under active construction, and we have already completed 50 major structures, 60 miles of guideway, full environmental clearance from San Francisco to LA, and created 14,600 jobs. Of the $13 billion spent on the project so far, the authority says, quote, every dollar of the project is accounted for and has been thoroughly reviewed by the Independent Office of the Inspector General. The majority of the approximately 500-mile system from San Francisco to Los Angeles is fully environmentally cleared and stands shovel-ready for future phases of investment to complete a high-speed rail system the authority describes as, quote, the very best of what California represents, a willingness to dream big, to take on challenges, and to lead the way for the rest of the nation and the world. Governor Gavin Newsom last month vowed to move forward with the project, but Republicans argue it's simply unaffordable for the state.
Where's the money going to come from? We need a timeout to do a true assessment of exactly what we're doing, exactly what we intend to accomplish, and identify funding to complete the project. And if we can't, then the project should be stopped.
And no word on the next steps for Trump's investigation. Meantime, we should have a better idea about the state of the bullet train project when the High-Speed Rail Authority presents lawmakers here at the Capitol with the progress report later this year. Reporting at the state capitol, Eytan Wallace, KTLA 5 News.